The case file for today is case number 59 code F9 or exam malpractice. Kindly maintain order in this noble court. Court! Right!
Okay, then. What's the mic because of Mickey?
Court seat!
Mikey.
Welcome to Busy Brain Achievers Academy, Court of Appeal. I'm the Chief Justice Umuagwo Cecilia. Learned colleagues, kindly introduce yourself.
Okay.
I am Gerard Ikembefula with my colleague here.
I am Barrister Clement Anabe.
I'm Barrister Scholastica Ibauchi. I'm Barrister Chika Peace. I'm Barrister Katalia Haruna with my colleague here. I'm Barrister Elizabeth Obiago. I'm Barrister Maureen Edward.
Put your hands together for them.
Miss Delight, what do you say that this young man, Master Chukwemeka, did at the exam hall yesterday?
My lord, after the director's announcement, I was busy answering my question. But at a point, I was choked at my thoughts. I saw myself in a state of perplexity, like Oswald Michel will say on his poem, boy on a swing. The word varies by east became west, north turned to south. The four cardinal points made through my head that I cannot spell the word east. I paused, but no idea came knowing that I have crossed my intellectual elasticity. I raised my head for some kind of freedom. Beyond, I saw Chukwemeka copying from a piece of paper, struggling with my emotion like a woman in labor. I screamed his name, but he quickly chewed the paper. Before I could remember the exam route, the school rule on exam condition, number 54, subsection 5A, which state that on no account should a student disturb or cause distraction in the exam hall. However, in the case of clarification, report on exam misconduct, the student should indicate by a raise of hand and must only be permitted by the exam officer.
Master Chukwemeka, what have you to say, having all these Miss Delight have just narrated about the incident that happened yesterday, of which you are at the center of the discussion? What have you to say?
My lord, Miss Delight here is fond of accusing students for examination misconduct simply because of whatever reward that goes. Hence, the rule on exam condition number 72 subsection 8 will state that any student who is caught in exam malpractice by a fellow student will fail the school court, and the reward of whatever will be given to the student who reported or defied the practice and filed accusation.
Objection, my lord. He was asked to accept the testimony of my client and to narrate his own side of story, not to accuse my client.
Objection, my lord. Point of order. It is not in the position of my learned colleague to dictate where and how my client should begin his story argument, unless his aim of purpose is to disparage my client, thereby making him commit fallacy, I mean mistake in reasoning.
Objection overruled. Master Chukwemeka, kindly continue your story.
My lord, trying to answer the difficult question raised before me, suddenly I heard a sudden voice screaming my name that Delight saw me coming from a sheet of paper, but I was not with any sheet of paper. Whatever Delight saw, it was what he wanted to see, and it's not what I did.
Master Chukwemeka and Miss Delight, I trust that the testimony you brought forth before this noble court are true. Learned colleague, you can now cross-examine these two candidates, beginning from Miss Delight. Miss Delight, how sure are you that what you saw was a piece of paper?
Because our exam sheet is customized and entirely different from the piece of paper I saw.
How did the piece of paper disappear immediately you screamed? And it was only you who saw the piece of paper.
behavior. Number 84, subsection 5A. So I will say that on no account the student is permitted to chew gum in the school or in the school activity. Therefore, I am convinced of my testimony.
I'm done with my question.
My Lord, Miss Delight, is this the first time to dictate any student in this practice?
No, sir, it's the first time.
Therefore, you have turned it into a business of accusing students into malpractice.
Objection, my lord. I guess my learned colleague is overstepping the boundary, thereby committing fallacy of argumentum ad hominem.
Objection sustained.
My lord, my colleague was asked to cross-examine my client and not to attack her. She's just been a good student, taking cognizance that it's more honorable to fail than to cheat by reporting a crime.
My lord, Master Chukwuemeka, it is clearly stated in agricultural science that only animal will fall stomach chamber through the call. So what were you doing when the exam officer collected your script?
Objection, my lord.
Objection overruled.
Any answer to that question? Master Chukwuemeka, you said you had the last scream of your name and the exam hall was in a state of fear. So can you tell this noble court why the exam hall was in a state of fear and your name was the living magnet?
Objection, my lord. My client is here to answer his testimonies, not to explain his inability of result officer to coordinate the students. I'm done.
Objection overruled.
Any answer to that question, Master Chukwuemeka? I'm done with my question, my
lord. Master Chukwuemeka, having said nothing to above two questions, presumably your silence can be taken as an answer. So, how did you chew the paper?
Objection, my lord. Presumption is a vice that should not be allowed in this law court.
Objection sustained. I raise my case, my lord.
My lord, you see, my clients have not accepted the crime, let alone asking him the secret of his confessions. I'm done, my lord.
Master Chukwuemeka, you should know, like a pilot, I have the power to set you free or condemn you. So tell this noble court, are you guilty or not guilty?
My lord, I am guilty with a reason.
I said it! Yes!
Silence!
Okay, ma.
Saya under arrest.
Master Chukwuemeka, can you tell us your reason?
It's my mother that caused it. My mother does not allow me to read this.
This case will be adjourned to the 1st of August 2024. Then colleague, kindly go and work on your argument. Thank you.
Emene the Iba join on next graduation.
Exam malpractice. Kindly maintain order in this noble court.
That is to say, now the Ibe, if there was another barrister get Iba, and then another judge, this judge now will troublesome judge. Cut!
Mercy. I welcome you all to this second and final hearing of this case. Chief Justice Mrs. Sonia Cholomoku Wanedima Cecilia traveled to represent the Chief Judge in the Federation of an International Summit on Legal Affairs. Therefore, I, Chief Justice Professor Ikon Idem, Abba Idem Fakri Friday, as legally argued the position of the Chief Judge presiding over this case. Learned colleagues, my way your conclusive argument.
My lord, there is a popular saying that the reward of good work is more work. This is the first time Miss Delight is apprehending students in this practice. Therefore, she deserves not just a 40 marks reward, but a scholarship. I rest my case, my lord. My lord, Miss Delight here has been one of the best students from all the school records. Punctual, smart, very neat. Sincerity has been her watchword. This she has proven before the whole court. However, emotion is managed differently, following the situation at hand. The little mistake she made was by neglecting the school rule and causing distraction was as a result of what she saw Chukwuemeka with his bad manner, trying to corrupt her good manners. This can happen to anybody by law. Do not look at her inabilities but consider her good intention. I rest my case, my lord. My lord, it is obvious that one side is to soup is what Miss Delight here is to the school. Following the school record, this is her first time of apprehending students in this practice. My lord, please, forgive her for her sin, please.
My lord, it's clear that my client here is totally an innocent fellow, a hard-working student, and one who avoids failure. It's clear that he is innocent. Hence, the mom should be held responsible for misleading her son, thereby telling him that she never read, but she passed exam. Or the question remains, how did she pass?
My lord, treading on the sandline with my learned colleague, the Latin one will say, "Pit movotua," and I will movotua, which means whatever is moved by another. However, what Chukwuemeka did was caused by his mother and should be held responsible. I am done with my question, my lord.
Well, my lord, yes, my client here is guilty, but I solicit that this noble court should pay more attention to the cause of the action. A similar case handled in the Federal High Court of Appeal in August 10, 1999. Mr. Adoniku, whose vehicle failed brake, trying controlling the car from killing the biscuit woman who stays by the roadside. He destroyed 3 new vehicles. Chief Justice Kayode Baba Olowo granted a merciful judgment, noting that among 2 evils, the lesser evil he preferred. And that's my case, my lord.
Among the seeming indifference of the universe, love is often the only force that endures. This noble court is not just based on justice, peace, and equity, but its foundation is built on love. Therefore, I, as the judge presiding over this case, I will pass my judgment with all sense of fairness and sincerity in accordance with the law. So help me God. Mazi Richmond, what the sunlight is to plant is what orderliness is to this noble court. Therefore, you are charged 1 year imprisonment, or you pay a fine of 30,000 naira only for causing disorder in the court. Miss Delight, this noble court has acknowledged that your testimonies are true and sound. Therefore, in line with the law of justice and equity, this court orders that the school should give Miss Delight a 40 marks reward on the following condition. Firstly, you are to sweep the school compound till the end of the exam. Secondly, you are to arrange the exam hall till the end of the exam.
by Obasi Joshua. Mrs. Adendu, your action has gone beyond the truthfulness of the statement. Parents who have failed in building a brighter future for their children are expected to prepare the child to face the challenges of the future. Some qualities of mothers, I doubt if you know the side effects of your action. However, Ms. Adendu, this court orders that you provide all the necessary textbooks needed from JSS 1 to JSS 3 and organize extra lessons for Chukwuemeka and present to the school a reading timetable for Chukwuemeka. Finally, you must assess all his own projects. Otherwise, you face 30 years imprisonment. To the management of Visit Brain Achievers Academy, I must commend your exam standard and the strict adherence to the rules on exam conduct. However, I recommend the use of a camera for the next exam to aid the exam officer in executing their duties. To the PTA chairman, this court appreciates the manner in which you conduct the affairs of the Parents Association. However, on the other hand, this court advised that you caution the parents on the need to encourage the students from all ramifications, especially in the area of school fee payment, textbooks, notebooks purchase, and home project supervision. Otherwise, the further to this will be meant to face the school court. Master Chukwuemeka, following the principle of double effect, which states that an intended good or potential good has the capacity and capability to produce a necessary evil when transforming from potentiality to actuality, and this can be treated with rigid justice. However, an intended evil or potential evil is not expected to produce a general accepted good. Rather, it produces an egoistic good, which is selfish inclined and should be treated with rigid justice. Deductively, the central ideology in your action is geared toward egoistic good. Yes, you are avoiding failure, but you took the wrong means in the pursuit of the success. It is clear that your intention was to pass your exam, but the means through which you want to achieve nullifies the good intention and makes it evil. This your action can align with the Machiavellian thought that the end justifies the means. A confirmation of this concept, might is right, and this is not accepted in a democracy setting where the rule of law takes precedence. Therefore, whatever leads to your action can more or less considered as immaterial. You are responsible for your action. Therefore, this court, in line with the school rule number 99 subsection 537 code E17 as amended in November 2023, which states that the school has zero tolerance for examination malpractice. Therefore, you are charged with 3 months intensive reading with adequate feeding and fruit. Secondly, you will repeat JSS 3. Failure to comply, you will face 6 years imprisonment. I rest my case. Court rise.
Biko kora no haka. Ndele ipo agwụla bịa